You are listening to the Showbiz Side Hustle Podcast, powered by PerformerPreneur. I am your host here, Nicole Louise Geddes, and together we'll be delving into all of the ways that a showbiz side hustle can support you now and long into the future. So sit back, relax, and listen in, and together let's get inspired to take action to create the life, future, and business of your dreams. This episode is sponsored by the Showbiz Side Hustle Handbook, available on Kindle and in paperback over on Amazon. Follow the simple tasks laid out over 3 easy-to-action sections and effectively build a strong business foundation for a successful showbiz side hustle. Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the Showbiz Side Hustle Podcast, where today we are touching on a topic that far too many of my clients and performerpreneurs choose to ignore, and that is the numbers. Finances, that big elephant in the room. Is your showbiz side hustle making money, or are you just running an expensive hobby? Eek, I said it. And there you are, that moment of clarity, that light bulb you have just had is the answer. And we're going to talk through what that means, how we can build better businesses, why understanding the numbers and having clarity around your financials is super important so that you can grow your small business, so it can become a big business that can support you and your industry career, and even an exit strategy if and when you choose to leave the entertainment industry. So money. We are talking about money. I want you and your showbiz side hustle to be successful, to support you, to make you money. And money is often the reason that we start the showbiz side hustle in the first place. So it's really important that it's viable. That is crucial. We need to make sure that these showbiz side hustles, small businesses, and even your performing career is making you money so that we can live. If you're spending more money on costumes or website and promotional materials, etc., and you're not having any profit, you're not making any money, they're just covering the costs, then that is an expensive hobby. And I'm hopeful that many of you are already inside this understanding, because the numbers will make the difference for you. Have you ever thought about whether your side hustle is a business or just an expensive hobby? And if you have, the determining factor is that finance piece. And we're going to talk about that now. We're going to look at some different ways to claw back some money, to make some more money. But my main point of this podcast today is to encourage you, not scare you, to encourage you to go inside your bank accounts, inside your business, and look at the figures. Start to understand what you spend, what you don't need to keep spending, what money trickles out without you noticing, and what bits of money you can claw back and make money. We want you to understand the numbers so that they can work for you, so that you and the numbers can create the business and the revenue stream and the income that you need to live your life, to run your business, and to keep working and performing in the entertainment industry. So understanding the flow of money into your personal and business bank accounts is key. I would like you to track all the incomes and expenses. And I know many of you here, like me, will hate spreadsheets, will hate numbers. We're creatives after all. This is not what we wanted to do. This is not what we set out to be, but it's super important. It's vital that you know what is coming in and going out of all of your accounts. And if you have several accounts, consider, bringing them together, finding a bank account that will help you to manage those incomes and outgoings, so that you can see it all clearly in one place. And if you haven't got a bank account that allows you to do that, then please do get that spreadsheet open, understand what is happening inside, and take a marker pen, sit with it, green, red, blue, and work out what the finances are doing inside your bank account and what you can do to support yourself better and understand that money piece of the picture with much more clarity. So how effective are you at tracking your personal and business finances? Please have a little think about that. And if you've got any questions, I don't want to delve too deep into all of the businessy bits today in this podcast. This is just a simple reminder that it's important for you to take action on these thoughts, to make sure that you are doing all of the things that you need to do to become the best business version of you. So do let me know in the chat in my DMs, over in the free Facebook group, PerformerPreneur. Do let me know if you have any specific questions relating to this topic, because I am here to help you. The other thing that is probably a great place to start, and something that I encourage you to explore and to do, is work out where your money mindset is currently at. Many of us haven't had the financial education that we hope the next generation will receive and will understand. Many of us have turned our back on the numbers because we believe we don't understand them. We can't make more money. They're not how our brain works. And so that is, in a very light touch way, money mindset. It's all of those things that you're telling yourself that you don't understand, you can't do, you can't make. That becomes a very self-fulfilling prophecy if you repeat that in your head time and time again. So we need to change that belief first and foremost. We need to open the door to success, to financial success. We need to understand that we can rewire our brains to allow us to succeed more financially. And that starts with money mindset. So if you've treated money badly, or if you think badly of money, or if you have conversations in the past about money with a negative angle, this stuff will all be intertwined with how you are making money, how you are showing up for money, how you are treating money, and understanding and avoiding possibly those numbers inside your bank account. Let's talk about the opposite of this. If you are really good with money and you are making money and your business is doing well because you are inside that bank account, you have made a conscious decision to understand what's going in and going out, it'd be really interesting to hear from you, to hear if actually you have had a good relationship with money your whole life. Has money mindset had the opposite effect for you? You have been around money, you understand money, and you can continue to make money and believe that making money is possible for you. Practical steps to financial management. There's plenty we could talk about and think about today. The numbers are scary, but it is necessary for success. That's the main thing I want you to remember today. Breaking down your costs, understanding what you're paying in and what you're paying out and what is coming in. Can you tweak anything and spend less money on, say, studio costs or subscriptions? Like, what's going out of your bank account, and is it necessary? And get in there every single month, every single year, a website. And this is a truth, and it's an embarrassing truth. Every single year, a website fee goes out of my business account for a business that I set up in, say, 2010. It doesn't still go out now, but for a very long time, it would pop up once a year and I'd be like, oh my goodness, I forgot to cancel that again. And then it rolls on to the next year. But life is busy. And for a long time, myself included, wasn't inside my bank account enough to notice these things. I was playing at business, as many of us do when we start, because we don't believe that success is possible for us. But if you surround yourself with the right people, if you surround yourself with people like me who are going to tell you the things that other entrepreneur and business coaches don't tell you, if you're going to have that kind of understanding and clarity that I'm gifting you, you will not make these mistakes. You will begin to make money swiftly, I can assure you. So get inside your bank accounts, see what is going out weekly, monthly, yearly, and tweak anything that is not serving you. It's such an important part to set a sales strategy as well. So the other side of what's coming in and what's going out is what you're trying to make, you're trying to bring in, you're selling. What are you selling? Have you got a strategy for that? What months sell well and what months not so much? And do you know the seasons? Do you know the highs and the lows of the things that you're trying to sell? Make sure you are identifying that, and that will help you to understand financially what you need to do on other months, not your months that don't necessarily sell so well because of the seasons. If we're talking about performing, you might have a really great Halloween week, and that could reimburse some of those months prior or after that are a little bit slower in terms of performing and gigs and bringing in revenue from those moments in the year that are specific to our success. By understanding that and creating a sales strategy, you'll be able to set targets for those better paid months, for those more lucrative months. And so then you can divvy up the funds around the year, but also set high and low expectations depending on what that calendar looks like. So we need to be thinking about all of these things, and it's a lot to think about. There's a lot of things coming in and going out, and there's sales strategies, and there's number crunching, and there's business expenses, and there's profits, and there's lots of things and lots of words that will stop you in your tracks today, I'm sure, and make you worry that this and being in business and creating a showbiz side hustle is not for you. But I'm here to tell you, you can absolutely do it. I have done it. There are people around you that are successfully doing it. You just have to be prepared to do a little learning, to be vulnerable, to go exploring inside those numbers, to identify all of the things going in and going out, and to make sure that they cover the costs of your business, and they also create money to support your lifestyle and pay your bills. That is what a business is versus a hobby. Is the money coming in supporting both the business and the lifestyle and paying the bills and making it so that you can live and do all the things you want to do to a degree? Now, remember, as our business grows, our profits will grow, our understanding will grow, our business will build, and this will all become much more manageable and much more easy. There's systems and there's apps and there's lots on the internet that will help you. There's people, there's accountants, there's possibly people in your family that understand or work with money much more efficiently and effectively than you. So reach out and ask for help. And I'd like you to really start to just take a day a week to go inside your bank account, to work out those profits, those losses, to work out what's necessary, what's needed, what expenses you can strip back and things like that. So have a little look in your bank account, understand your financial health, understand what you need to keep going, to build your business, and don't avoid the numbers. To wrap it up, understanding finances is crucial for transforming your showbiz side hustle from a hobby into a successful, viable, and sustainable business. And I am here to support you and to help you and to explore with you the ways that we can make your business more profitable and more successful, and your mindset, your money mindset, more open to the fact that you are going to absolutely smash your showbiz side hustle and become the successful entrepreneur that I know you can be. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining me here on the Showbiz Side Hustle Podcast. So until next time, please do take a little bit of action, that very first step, and make sure that you are doing something for you and your showbiz side hustle this week to move you forward and get you heading quickly and swiftly and strategically towards success.